Hello there, Sarah from 17 once again, bringing you some more Call of Duty Black Ops commentaries. And this one is on grid, and it's the dominations. Let's see how it plays out, shall we? So straight away we run and we cap A, because it's the best thing to do. You'll see I throw a grenade over the building there, because you can generally take out the Jeep, and that will often get you kills from people that are just pushing B. But this is one of the very few times where the enemies doesn't get anywhere near B. So hopefully my boys are going to be jumping on it while I check our backs here and see these two dudes trying to flank around and take A from us. But I clean them up with the G11 because I'm close to prestiging, so I thought I'd use it for a bit before I lose it. And what I like to do on grid, me personally, I like to defend this central area, especially on domination and demolition, because there's people going to be spawning in from the field, and if any of them get creative, they're going to run the long way around through this building here. And as long as you can pin this down, and you can keep A and B, you can keep them trapped in the field on C, and you can gradually, if you've got a decent team, move your way up and try and work a kind of spawn trap. But at this moment in time, they've managed to get A back from us, they've actually managed to get B, so we are effectively trapped in the field spawn now if we die, so we need to move our asses, clean up these guys and start getting these points back. So I know I'm in a shit spot here, so I kind of just sit in, try and defend it, and they're spawning all around me and I stay there too long, so I get a death for it. My own fault. It's just one of those things. You can't hang around for too long or you're gonna get hit. But we're still on C, we're still spawning in this field, and right now I see a guy who's on top of the van. He's a ghost guy on top of that Jeep there, so I back up here thinking he's got a sniper rifle so I can take him out with my G11, and I think the dude jumped off or died or something along those lines, and it generally just means that I look like a tit for 30 seconds and I don't get any kills. But I cruise into this building, which is always a high traffic area. I clean up the ghost and then I get his friend there with a cheeky little ankle shot. Always be careful moving through this building because people are bastards. And always throw a cheeky claymore down if you come through here, because 9 out of 10 people will try and push this room. They will come through here in the course of a match and you're guaranteed to get kills. So now that we've got B back, it's just a case of trying to work the opposite spawn trap now if we can get into position. But at this moment in time, my mates are going around the two other areas. We've just got a bunch of stragglers that are coming through this field and coming towards this area. There you go, there's a ghost. There were a couple of ghosts in this game, and I'm not going to bitch about them as often as I usually do. The main reason for it is we had this match pretty much under control, so it wasn't one of those games where you're constantly getting killed behind by somebody who's not on the radar. I still stick by my opinion that it's a game-breaking perk, because there is nothing sacrificed for using it. But we still got B here, we still got C in the field, and they're on A. There's a napalm that's been dropped. It's just a case of cleaning them up now. I get flashed by somebody, no idea who. So it's the shit your pants moments, hoping you don't die. And one of my boys is over there protecting that side of B, so I park up a little bit here and use that line of sight, but I don't see anybody, so that means that the spawn's probably flipped towards the power conductors, and I can see one of my guys on A at this moment in time, so it looks like we're going for the triple cap. And the only problem with the triple cap in this game is it makes the spawns completely random, so you have very little control over the enemy. And in my personal opinion, I don't really like triple cap, but a lot of my friends are objective players like fucking champions, so they just love jumping on those flags, and that's exactly what you're seeing here. Our team working in pretty good sequence with objective players, slayers, and just all around having a good time. And somebody's flashing my tits off, Jesus Christ! And is he going to come in? Are we going to clean him up? There he comes. And I get an assist because I think my buddy that just mopped him up there is on host, so he's a couple of seconds in front of me. But I'm not going to complain because we're destroying this team. Well, I say we're destroying this team, it's actually quite close. We're 70 to 65. And they've got 2 other points back, so I push over here to help my buddy capture this flag. We managed to secure that, and that's going to push them back into the field spawn. And that is definitely one of the spawns you want to work on this map. And I've just got my chopper gunner there, so you'll notice I don't call it in straight away because I was running gunship a lot on these series of games. So if I get my chopper gunner, you know, 7 times out of 10, I'll probably pick up the next few kills and get my gunship. And there's nothing better when you're losing flags than having 2 air supports coming in to just put full pressure on the opposing team, sorry. And just be careful of that corner there, because they will spawn in this corner all the time, and it's one of those where you can even be in the middle of that area and they'll still spawn here, so just be careful of this section. And I swap out my Strela there for a Commando because my G11 up close never does the performance I want it to, so I've got something a little better for those kind of tight situations. And because we're winning and we've got a pretty decent lead at the moment, we've got 2 flags, I'm not going to call in my air support because there's no need for it at the moment. We don't need to get anything back, we don't need to make that final push, and I can just focus on mopping up these dudes over here. So I get a little lucky there with that ghost. He was too busy focusing on my friend to take me out. So that's cool. And then I cruise over here, and lo and behold, I call in the war guns. And there we go, some nice little spawn rapage happening. A couple of people were probably leaving because of that, because nobody likes to get hammered by 2 air supports. It's just not cool. And we've managed to get the triple cap off, so right now I have no idea where anybody is, and the smartest move for me is to put my Commando on, watch all my sides, and just listen out for explosions and see what's going off. And if any of my friends call out enemy positions, so I'm cruising around this area because I know they're either going to spawn at the opposite side there, come through and grab A, which they've just done, or they're going to be behind me in the car park. So I aim down those sights, I don't see anything. I use the G11 for the advanced range it has, but I don't see anybody down that angle. Do I see anybody coming through the field? I clip that dude, I can't finish him off though. Is he going to come and try and finish me? And then I get the kill. And there's the game. But anyway, a pretty short domination for you, 49-1. Thanks for staying tuned with my channel, guys, and you take care now.